He did not answer email or phone. He may have been forced to give a cover story for his own protection, as Daikaku is saying something altogether different. Let's be glad Ben is alive. He's also been naming specific names lately, and that could also have been something that got him in hot water. There is every reason to believe that the timing of what Daikaku is calling a capture and detaining was not an accident, considering we just released the definitive article proving everything he's been saying about this lawsuit all along is true, and I telegraphed it on Ben's blog for 2 weeks before it came out. Wednesday, December 14th, 3:39 p.m. Death threat. For the first time in my entire career as a journalist, I have been given a very severe threat, handed to me from one of my top insiders. I was told that I have tonight only to get part 2 out. It would be a very good idea for my own safety, as publicity is protection. Although the exact nature of the threat is unspecified, I was told I might be lucky if all I got was torture. If I am savvy, so I am told, I may get away with spending the rest of my life in a top-secret facility in a deep, dark hole working as a black ops scientist. The best protection I have is publicity. For that same reason I will be releasing part 2 as soon as possible, even if I have to stay up all night. It has been an honor serving you. Never forget how much you are loved. If I am to die, then I die with honor, a noble soldier of the light. I thank you for all the love and care you have shown me over the years, and am grateful that I have left such a vast legacy of helpful material for you. I have to get to work now. Thank you and God bless you. Wednesday, December 14th, 5:37 p.m. Notice to all holders of the Wilcock file: do not attempt to call. Do not attempt to email. Answer any anonymous phone call that comes in over the next week. Do not release Category 1 under any circumstances except as directed below. Do not inspect the video, audio, photographs or document files. You will be receiving a large update shortly. All of this is Category 1 material and belongs in the Category 1 folder. Proceed with Category 1, as directed, if I do not speak further over the next 4 days. Do not, under any circumstances, release Category 2 unless at least 3 of the events listed in the revealing folder have occurred. Remember your code phrases. If you see any of them in my next article, proceed with Distribution Plan 1 in the revealing folder, but do not release Category 1. No further public statements will be made. Please do not ask for clarification if you do not know what I am talking about. I did not expect to ever have to use this, but I am also not stupid. As for everyone else, this is not a joke or a publicity stunt. The best way you can help is to send us your prayers and good thoughts, and spread this information as quickly as possible. Thank you, and I know you are with me, always. I am told the most critical period is the next 3 to 4 days, depending on how fast Part 2 spreads. I was also told if I make it through that, it will be impossible for anyone to hurt me. Once we hit a critical mass of views, they must completely back off. There is true horror at the highest levels that I have done this. Please be assured that if the Wilcock file is released, it will be much worse for you. We can end this peacefully and with a minimum of trouble. I will be your best public advocate for a fair trial and /or immunity. Very few people are the real problem. Remember. Update 6:40 p.m. I will be appearing on Carrie Cassidy's radio show in the next half hour to speed up the process of telling the rest of the story. 7:21 p.m. We are on commercial break with American Freedom Radio. I have already given a synopsis of the most important points. 8:40 p.m. So many people are trying to listen to the show that it has completely maxed out the streaming servers. Please be patient. An MP3 version will be posted within 1 hour after the show is completed, circa 10 p.m. Pacific Time. We will have it up here on this site and it will be on Project Camelot as well. 9:41 p.m. I have been in conversation with various folks and I do not believe I will be harmed. The bulk of what I needed to reveal in part 2 was shared on live radio. I may give myself time to sleep and post this tomorrow rather than stay up all night, as this has been an emotional time for me. Thank you for all the beautiful letters of support. At this point it would be very unwise for anyone to attempt to hurt me, for several different reasons, including those revealed on the radio program from Anonymous. I will continue doing my best to give you the highest quality inspirational material, for so long as I shall live. Update Wednesday 9:48 p.m. Big, positive synchronicity. Carrie just sent out the following message I got on Skype. December 14, 2011. The show stream will be available in 1 hour. We will post it here and on the Camelot forum. Please send it around the world. David is now safe and protected. Thank you to everyone listening for all the help and love. Please continue to send your love and stand in solidarity with David and all of us during this time. We place arms around the world in blessing and stand together, for together, united we are strong. Click here for music to raise the spirits. Breaking news. David Wilcock receives death threat. 9:42 p.m. I clicked on the link and it wasn't until I was almost a minute into it that I looked at the number of hits. Check it out, I did not make this up. Wild stuff. I believe management has spoken once again. Thanks to your support in publicizing this and spreading the word, no harm will come to me. I do appreciate it. The link to the radio show only seconds after I just posted this. 22,222 synchronicity. I got the next update from Carrie under the same window. She sent me the link where you can now download this radio show, in which I was very emotional and cried a lot, but did manage to summarize everything that is going to be appearing in part 2, all the main points. This has been a very surreal and difficult day, but we moved quickly and I think it saved my ass. The YouTube sync I just had is very reassuring. I thank you for all your support. Another commercial-free version of the radio show is being edited for YouTube distribution. Once that becomes available, I will post a link to it here. This link is to the same radio show, with commercials, but saved locally on our super-fast Divine Cosmos server in the event that American Freedom Radio Service is hacked or compromised in any way. This is our best form of defense. You have the power to make this all turn out for the best, and I do appreciate your help. It means a lot. As further protection, here is a link to a PDF file of this article that you can distribute far and wide in case you have trouble seeing this site or if it ever goes offline. Thanks again, and stay tuned for part 2. Update Thursday 2:08 p.m. All is well. I stayed up pretty late last night but did not finish the piece yet. I took Sammy and Gabba to help me sleep and I awoke to a phone call at 1 p.m. from someone asking me if I was okay. So everything is fine and I will continue on this path to jump back into the article ASAP and get it posted. Thankfully, Carrie's offer of a radio show allowed me to get out the most critical information right away. I have also now been contacted by the Dragon family representatives associated with the lawsuit, and as a result of this threat, I have been told to relay the following: if anything further happens to David Wilcock, or anyone else on this case, we will open the Book of Codes and the Book of Maclumat to the public and your asses will be hauled off to jail. Stand down immediately. I was additionally told that the entire network of international protection surrounding this case has now been extended to me. For all those helping on all these different levels, I do thank you. Update Thursday, 2:42 p.m. Commercial-free YouTube version now online. I just checked my Skype and found that the commercial-free version of this show has now been uploaded to YouTube. This is another key way of getting the word out. So here it is, update Thursday, 5:31 p.m. Going on Coast Night Coast to Coast AM with George Neary was apparently bombarded with emails of people who were very concerned about this death threat I received. To increase my own security and help the story break out to a wider audience for everyone's best protection, I will be appearing as of 10 p.m. Pacific time for 2 to 3 minutes to give a brief overview of what happened. In the meantime, I have been going through email back and forths with the interviewees for part 2. Since this was all done in writing, it's important we get it right. I may just release all the interviews as part 2 and then write a larger summary later on. That way we do not suffer further delays. Update Saturday, December 17th. 10:45 p.m. The new article has forced me to do a lot of research and preparation, including a summary overview before I go into the interview section. However, I must say it is truly remarkable to see how it is all coming together. I really love writing, and other than the source field investigations, this is the most invigorating and amazing trail of research I've ever gotten involved in. The stakes are high, but the amazement factor is off the charts. Once I finish part 2, I have to send it off to the others involved for a final proofread and approval, but hopefully we can get this all cleared up and posted tomorrow. Thanks again for all your courage and support in helping me promote this vitally needed truth. I do truly owe you my life, as if you didn't care about this story, I could have disappeared. The truth will not be stopped. Humanity will be set free. This is what we need to do to create the world we deserve. Update Sunday, December 18th Part 2 now available. This story and the greater synchronicity surrounding it has attracted an incredible body of complex, interconnected new information. All of this is stuff I was never aware of before. I've literally spared no personal expense and worked as fast as I possibly can to get this all out there. The end is now in sight, but I wanted to get something out now to keep you busy while I do the rest. Click here to read part 2. I've also decided to break off the comments section into a separate page, since this page is now so huge that it is collapsing people's browsers due to the 1,000 plus number of comments. The hit counter is already well over 400,000 as I do this.